Hi, and welcome to another exciting pirate news. Sorry about last week, but we ended up getting a little busy. With me tonight, we have the one and only, the Malt, the Jamie, and the Steve. Gentlemen, how are you doing tonight?
Perfect.
All right.
It's all crap. It's atrocious.
Uh,
It's just getting hot. It's just getting worse every single day. I'm fine.
uh,
How are you guys?
yeah. I mean, let's jump right into that, Malt. I know there's a current scandal going on. I know you're all over that. What's going on?
So Troop E with the Massachusetts State Police. They are primarily the ones guilty with the overtime scandal. There were 46 individuals who had been identified as possibly having committed fraudulent activity as it comes to charging overtime hours that they didn't actually work. And then that's bad. And then the elaborate, like, county-wide cover-up after the fact was even worse. So 46 individuals were identified, and the vast majority of them are not facing any kind of prosecution whatsoever. Only 22 individuals are facing any kind of repercussions. There were, I believe, 10 that faced criminal activities, or faced criminal charges. 8 of them were charged with counts with fines up to like $8,000 or $18,000, some multiple hundreds of hours of community service. Um, so really, only 22 are facing any repercussions for what they did, and of those 22, most of them are going to get off with basically just a slap on the wrist.
Basically, pay back the money, and that's
I-
it.
That
If
doesn't sound
that.
like it.
They definitely earned more than
Probably.
18,000.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say they definitely earned more than $18,000 a piece during this whole situation.
Oh, terrible. And those are tax dollars that could have easily gone to actually fighting crime and doing what it was supposed to do, let alone going to schools or going to anything else. So just mind that they bled out of the system.
Yeah, it's the police are not a law enforcement system. The police are a punishment system.
So, and yeah, and terrible news not just in that sector, but even MassCAN. I guess the board resigned. Steve, you got something more on that?
Well, was actually the chair of the board. This is an article from the today's Boston Globe that kind of caught my attention, just because it involved MassCAN and like the Freedom Rallies, which we've gone to in the past, and the cable that supplied mesh networking for, and so on. It turns out that one of their board members was involved with a couple of other organizations, namely Super Happy Fun America. And I guess perhaps I think resist Marxism. I'm not sure about that, but he had a hand in organizing the Boston Straight Pride Parade. I perhaps I believe the free speech rally was part of it. And from what I took away from reading in the article, it led a number of people to sort of cut ties with MassCAN. It also, and just recently, MassCAN apparently cut ties with him. And Normal, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, also has cut MassCAN's charter as a Normal affiliate. I guess there are some folks who were trying to sort of revive that under a different organization, but it'll be something to watch.
Mm.
They fucked around and they found out.
Yeah.
So that's messed up.
Yeah,
But
it really just highlights how there's no organization that is immune to infiltration.
hmm,
Like, no matter how apolitical, no matter how like removed from the everyday you think an organization is, Nazis are everywhere,
Yeah.
and assholes will pervert any situation they get their hands on.
Yeah, but at least there's some good news coming up with on the next ballot. And I know that we're doing something that we're really supporting, and this is something that's really important to us. Jamie, right to repair.
Yeah, so there's a bill. There are two bills before the Massachusetts legislature on a digital right to repair, which is something that we've spoken for quite loudly in the past. The bills are S-107 and H-218, and both of those would mean that you could actually get your phone or computer repaired at any number of independent repair places rather than relying on Apple or whomever is the manufacturer of that particular device. And that would go a long way towards creating and supporting independent small businesses in Massachusetts, but it would also allow, it would give computer users more choices in terms of where they can go, and we know with more choice, prices will come down. In addition to that, there's we haven't just telling folks about it. There's a right to repair initiative focused at, I believe, automobiles. Some folks know that passed before the legislature because there was another ballot initiative, and that doesn't. They made some changes that were good, but automobile companies are still trying to lock things down, and so there's another ballot initiative to keep things open and make sure that you can bring your car to an independent repair technician, and you're not tied into your Ford or Toyota or whatever dealer that you have. And also definitely on the ballot is the ranked choice voting initiative, which we've supported in the past, and that will be going to the voters this November in 2020. So
all should vote for it.
Sorry, what was that, Steve?
I was saying, and in November, everyone listening who's a Massachusetts voter should be voting for the adoption of RCV.
I mean, it will definitely strengthen our party as well. Going right back to the digital right to repair, if this gets locked down, that stops even normal people from being able to get the equipment to fix their car or fix their phone and stuff as well. So you have to be certified, right?
Right. I mean, they can, Apple can lock it down so that only their technicians are allowed, or people they've given their stamp to are allowed to go and fix your phone, which is, your property. You should be
Not
able
anymore.
to, you want it fixed.
Like if you read most contracts, what we're shifting to is an economy based on rentership rather than ownership. Like we're gonna see eventually you can't repair your phone because you don't own your phone. You license the use of your phone from the company. You license your software from the company. Soon you're going to license your hardware from the company. It's like it's not enough to just make a sale. They have to turn a sale into a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that.
Time profits, baby.
You see that happening in the video game world where you're buying season deals and stuff like that, and it's disgusting. Buy a game. Why wait for... It was bad enough to wait for the update. Now you have to pay for the update. And you're seeing that mentality across the board.
There's nothing I love more than paying for a game that has in-game advertisements.
Oh.
They stopped with a skip through ads where it's like, oh, just wait 5 seconds. Oh, wait 10 seconds. Wait 15 seconds. Unskippable ads. And
You're the product. Even when you pay, you're the product.
With these in-game ads, how much inventory do the ad brokers have? Are you like seeing the same ad over and over again?
Yes, I was playing a game on Google, like a simple little suck up the world game. Super simple, super like they built it in the same four maps that you go to every time, and they added an ad to the center of the stage. So you're doing the game, it's whole IO, and they added an ad. That it was only a 2-minute game per game, and they do an ad at the end. But I was like, whatever, it's a fun game. It cost me nothing, and they added an ad halfway through it.
Their
Welcome
profits
to
are not big
hell,
enough,
world.
obviously.
And on that note, gentlemen, thank you for joining me this evening. You all there, definitely go and support and annoy your legislators. And thank you for tuning in with us, gentlemen. Thank you.
Crime is legal now.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Happy Purge